This is a train with two ladies. To get the ladies into a train, I'm going to do a lasso on the lady in front and just a return on the lady on the right as I step between them. So I'm going to step back, I'm starting both ladies into a return. After one turn for the lady behind me, I'm going to put her hand over my head onto my right shoulder. For the lady in front, I'm going to continue turning to bring her down into a sway in front of me. I've got my hand on her hip, so I've got some control here. The lady behind me is holding onto my hip. So now, as I go to the left, both ladies can feel it, and we can do a walk in a train. You can do anything you like in a train, whatever you normally do. When you've finished, you go to the left, and as you go to the right, you just step out and catch, return, and back. The triple ripple looks like this. Now, when you're in a train, there's a bit of space between your bodies, and the lead is coming from the man's right hand on the front lady's right waist, and the lady behind having her right hand on my waist. If you know the ladies well enough, and they're prepared to do it, you can put your left hand behind you and bring the lady behind you forwards, and use your right hand a bit further around the front to bring the lady in front of you towards you. Then you can start a ripple. To do the ripple, you sit down bum backwards, and then ripple upwards, the upright position, and do it again. There are lots of different ways of rippling. When there's three of you together, you need to make sure you all do the same ripple. If someone's going forward while the other person's going back, it can be very interesting, but it won't look quite so good. So, the ripple that I'm doing is one where I take my bum back, I sit down, and then I ripple forward starting at the bottom. My knees come forward, my hips come forward, my chest comes forward, and then I come upright. And I drop my bum again, sitting down, then ripple forward, knees, hips, waist, upright. And I'm sure you can make it look a lot better than I do. The Inline Lambada looks like this. Breaking that down, I'm going to step back and then do a return on both ladies. As I return them, I'm going to position them where I need them for the move. I'm going to take the right lady a little bit to the right and keep the left lady over on the left. So I'm separating them a bit by the movement of my hands. And then I'm going to step back, keeping the right hand low and facing the right hand lady. I'm going to bring the left hand lady round in a walk and then bring her hand down so that she's forced to walk behind the other lady. Once I've got them in a line facing me, I'm going to kneel down, offer my left knee and beckon them towards me. I'm going to take the first lady and sit her well up on my knee, stretch my knee out as far as I can forwards and get my hands behind the second lady's waist so I can support her. Their hands are just resting on my shoulders and my arms. Then they're going to lie back, and I'm supporting the rear lady with my hands and forwards. We usually do it twice because the ladies seem to enjoy it. And back up again. To finish off, I'm going to use my hands to raise the rear lady. The one in front will stand up as well, and then I'm going to stand up and step back, offer the hands, and step in for the return, and back.